guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. So today we're going to take a look at our first figure from Mezco from their 112 Collective line. This is going to be the Mutant Leader from Batman The Dark Knight Returns, or as I like to call him, Nipples. So anyway, let's take a look. Well, right here you can already see me in this, you see my little setup there, and this reflective packaging here. It says the Mutant Leader, 112th Collective down here, DC. This is his visor, his little Cyclops looking visor. Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. Turn it to the side here, and we have Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, a little illustration on the side. And then you flip it around, and here we have our Mutant Leader, or as I call him, Nipples. So there was I believe it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that came with a battle damaged Batman. This is the single release of the Mutant Leader, and it comes with some hands, alternate heads, a bunch of goodies. Let's open this up. Let's take it out the sleeve. I love the little sleeve packaging. You can close it back up if you want to keep it as a collector's item. All right, so let's figure out how we open this box here without destroying it. There we go. I think I would have tried that because that was the easiest thing there. All right, so here we have a little picture of our Mutant Leader with a scope set on him. Now here's our Mutant Leader. Comes with 2 heads, an alternate pair of hands, and it looks like it comes with some accessories in there. This figure, I will do a little comparison with the Mattel figure, just so you can see in size. The first thing I could point out is that Mattel totally got rid of his nipples. All right, let's open this up and take a look at the figure. All right, so here's our Mutant Leader out of the package. First, let's take a look. You see he comes with 3 heads, the one that's on the body and 2 alternate heads. So this one is minus the spikes on the top of the head with a screaming type of expression. And this one, minus the spikes, minus the glasses, with his white eyes there. It looks like his nose was bitten off or busted. Now he also comes with a crowbar. And he comes with another set of hands. The hands that he comes with well, he had a punching fist. I exchanged that for an open hand where he can hold the torch. And then he has another hand where he's able to like grip, just an open palm type of hand. So I'll put those to the side. Now he comes with a base. It's got his Mutant Leader head on it. Now also the base has a little part to this, like a stand that can connect to him. It goes in a little peg here. I didn't bring that out though. So let's take a look at the Mutant Leader figure. Another accessory right here is his flaming torch. Take a look at the head there. I think actually what we're going to do, let's pop that head off. Kind of like the way this one looks. Even though I like that head too, this one's pretty cool. And just to see how easy it is just to pop them off, we go like so. And there's the screaming head. So we're going to leave this one on while we do the review. All right. Now, as you see, the upper body, it's all sculpted. There's no cloth on the outer, or actually on the upper body of this figure. And it's pretty cool because it has a different texture to it. Like if you were to feel it, like right here, I mean, not like you're really feeling his nipples or anything, but feel the rest of the body. Um, you'll see that it definitely has a different texture, which I think is really cool about the figure. Watch the spikes. Spikes are a little pointy. Nipples are pointy. Spikes here are pointy, and even the spikes on the other head, kind of pointy. Articulation. The articulation is phenomenal on this figure. On the 1/12 figures, the Mezco has definitely done a good job on the articulation. But this one you can see it because obviously the body is open, nothing covering it. So let's start with the upper articulation. The head, spin it all the way around, up and down, side to side, and you can transfer the heads very easily. Arms, you can get the arms right above the head, fully out to the side, down to the side, and then you can continue to just spin them around, which is really great. You have a bicep cut on the figure, so you could turn, twist and turn as you might, and double hinged elbows on both sides, so you can get extra posability out of the figure. Go down to the wrist and get a little swivel there and rotation. Good articulation in the wrist on both hands. Now changing out the hands, let's see. I'll pop this hand off and put this hand on. The gripping hand, easy to do and doesn't really hinder the articulation or the flexibility. Now as we go down the body here, see we have an ab crunch, side to side, front, back, good range of motion. And obviously we know the Mutant Leader was pretty jacked, so you can just look at those abs on this guy. Phenomenal. All right, so now we move down the lower torso. It looks like we have, the belt is molded. It doesn't seem to move much on here. But then under here, we have the body, which is similar to the upper part, but with pleather pants over it. There you go. So you can actually, I can pull this up a little bit so you can see. Not too high, but it's cool because the pants are tight to the body, but not so tight that you can't bend the figure. And you have double jointed knees in here for some great posability, and jumping, kicking, you're able to do all that, and the pants are still pretty good. I would be careful. You don't want to rip like the stitch down here, but I'm sure that could be repaired pretty easy. So also you can get pretty good split out of them, and front kick, back kick. So you have good range of motion in the legs. And then down here in the ankles, let's see, it almost looks like there is a calf cut here, like if it was a boot cut, but there's nothing there. But we do have good range of motion for the ankles. Up, down, spin all around. So good range of motion on the ankles there, and double jointed knees. So Mezco has done a phenomenal job with this figure. The sculpt is totally on point. It comes with minimal accessories, but that's okay. There was one released prior. As I said, it was a Comic-Con exclusive. Came with like a backdrop and everything. So this one comes with the extra heads and the hands. Uh, Also, let's compare this version to the Mattel version. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the head out so it's almost comparable. There we go. Give him his torch. I'm going to slide this out of the way. And just for comparison, so you can see, these figures definitely go great, scale-wise, great with like your Marvel Legends, your DC Multiverse figures. So here we have our Multiverse figure. And you can just look at the detailing on the figure, the size. There we go. So, which one wore it better? Definitely a fan of this Mezco one. Cheaper price, obviously. You get the Mattel. But the Mezco one, you get such better quality. And, right in your hand, you'll feel the difference between this figure and, a DC Multiverse figure. So this is a phenomenal figure. If you haven't picked one up, I would definitely advise you to, especially if you're a Batman fan, especially if you're a Dark Knight fan. And this figure is definitely going to be one of my favorite Batman villains, and going in my Batman Rogues gallery. So, looking forward to reviewing a lot more of the Mezco 1/12 scale, 1/12 collective figures. And thanks for checking me out. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, The Ultimate Toy Collector. And until next time, same place, same nipples. Happy hunting.